In combat sports, the first fight isn't in the cage, it's on the scale. So, let's break down the science.
How on earth do they drop 20 pounds in a week? Well, it's not magic, it's all science.
We're digging into evidence-based strategies from top sports nutritionists to see how it's done.
Right. This whole thing is a journey, not a sprint. It's all mapped out in distinct phases.
It all kicks off months before a fight is even announced, during what's called the off camp.
And here's the key. Their walk-around weight should be about 12 to 15% above their fight weight.
See, that buffer is super important. It stops them from having to do anything crazy later on.
Okay, then we hit fight camp. This is where the real work of gradually dropping body fat begins.
Nutrition gets super precise here. It's a balancing act, cutting calories but keeping the fuel for training. But things get really intense in that final week. Now, it's all about rapid, temporary loss.
And check this out. Data shows a massive, planned drop in just the last 3 days.
So how do they do it? It's a full-on attack on non-essential weight. First up, they cut carbs. For every bit of stored carb, your body sheds a bunch of water.
Just that one simple change can drop a fighter's total body weight by 1 to 2%. Wild.
All right, strategy number 2 is a bit unexpected. They actually target the physical weight of food.
By cutting way back on fiber, they reduce that internal bulk, and boom, another 1–2% gone.
Now this next part sounds totally backwards. You drink a ton of water to ultimately lose water.
It basically tricks your body into flushing out fluid, leading to another huge drop on the scale.
And for the grand finale, the most intense part, it's time to sweat out everything that's left. We're talking hot baths, saunas, anything to force out those last few pounds of water weight.
Okay, they've made weight, but the second they step off that scale, a whole new clock starts.
The goal now is to reverse everything. You've got about 24 hours to refuel for the fight.
As you can see, it's a crazy balancing act between peak performance and, well, basic health.
But even the scientists admit there's a huge question mark hanging over this whole process.
So what's the long-term price for all this? That's the one question that still haunts the sport.